Yes guys, welcome back to a brand new video, welcome back to the channel for day number 93. Today is like yesterday, sorry, can't really film. I will talk to you guys probably after Holiday Bible Club and between Holiday Bible Club and cross training probably. So I'm just heading there now. It's a bit windy, the storm has died down thankfully quite a lot. So it's just like a normal goodish breeze. My legs and my feet are quite sore because of football last night. I actually ran more than I thought I would. Got my boots because tonight I'm not actually playing rugby. I haven't played rugby in a while, which is sad. I'm not giving up rugby, which I'm glad about. It's just, some people from our cross training at church play NFL, or coach NFL actually. And so they're going to put an NFL thing on tonight. I don't know if it's a match. I think we're just training and all that. So yeah, that's why I've got the boots, or as people call, and I call the boats, because they're massive. Size 18, I reckon. So yeah, size 18, not 19. Thank goodness. So yeah, I will see you guys at church. Peace. All right, that's Holiday Bible Club done. I had to go up on the front and do like a 2-question testimony thing. Worked well, talking about Canada really. But yeah, emotions did not really come up when I was talking about Canada, but it will probably come up next week for future football if I'm on the hot seat. All right, so now we're gonna have a lunch. I'll see you guys after cross training, heading home. All right, peace. All right, inside now we only had 2 groups instead of 3, so the rest of the groups are outside. So I get time to chill after doing my games. The round us today, it was great. So it's about 10 to 3. We finish up at really like 3, half 3. I'll see you guys at home. Peace. Actually, just remembered I won't be going home straight away. Since I've got the NFL thing tonight, I'm actually going to my friend Pete's house. So I will see you guys when I'm leaving here to go to his house. All right, peace. Dinner. All right, just had dinner, just had Mackey's. Now we're doing our American football training thing. This is what we're doing. That is probably running into it and slamming it down to the ground. All right, see you guys in a bit.
I grew up in a Christian household, not really going to church because, well, I did go to church, but I didn't feel like a Christian. It was just a thing that my family did, so I was like, yeah, cool. But I grew up with not a nice dad. He basically very mentally, emotionally, and very physically abusive towards not just me but my family as well. And when I was a kid, once I got out of that, when I was about 6, when we moved to Scotland, I was fine. I still kind of was innocent in a sense, because I didn't understand it. I was young, perfectly fine, just living life basically. Then my mum got married to my stepdad, Chris, lovely guy, when I was about 12, maybe 13, something like that. And that's really when the problems began. I became very violent and a very, very angry person. Not a nice person to be around, genuinely. Especially in high school, everything set me off. There's still a dent in high school in the math corridor, in a white wolf on my fist. I was very angry kid. And it was just, I had the sense of not wanting anyone to be around me, not trusting anyone at all, not even my parents, none of my friends. I became very to myself in a sense. Didn't really want to go out. Most times just stayed in my room, really, in the dark. Didn't really do much. Then I remember S2, I think it was, a really good mate of mine called Zach Nicholas invited me to this football club that Tom runs. It's Storm, that was the team, and I came along. I was like, okay, why not? It's sport, let me hang out, good times. you know, try it out for the day because we get free in the software session. Really enjoyed it. Met a lovely guy and really wise man, not you but you're wise too, called Ty.
Thanks.
Who invited me to a church called Goldbridge Palace.
Parish.
Thank you. And I was about 13 at that time, I think. So I went along, figured why not. I enjoyed it a little bit, you know, I didn't really pay too much attention in a sense. I was still uptight to myself, still angry. Still angry at the world and the man who was supposed to love me the most didn't. And not just at the world and him, but at myself and at God. I was very angry at God. Very. But I kept going to this church, felt this overwhelming love and joy to a point that I can't even possibly imagine or describe. And you know, I grew in faith, and not just in faith, but as an actual young man, learning how to deal with this huge trauma, if you will, of having a parent who was supposed to love me and I didn't. So I learned to be at somewhat peace with it, or at least be able to heal from it. And that took a lot of years. It took a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. Patience towards myself. I hold myself to a very high standard, one that shouldn't be healthy. It's not healthy. Don't recommend it. But then, you know, grew, became less angry, still a little bit angry, but got to 16. Had a thought for the last year before I turned 16 was like, okay, God, I want the next step in my faith. So at this beach camp that we run, so Camp Bay, which is in
East Lothian.
yeah, thank you. For a weekend, I got baptized. I got baptized when I was 16, and all of this is to say that life does suck, and anyone who tells you it doesn't, quite frankly, life can suck, and life can be a very dark and very evil place if you let it. And despite me turning my back on God and turning my back on everyone I knew, he still loved me, and he showed me love that I can't even possibly describe to you guys. I'm sure you guys know. So all of this is to say, yeah, trust as much as you can, and it's okay to be angry at him. He knows that. He made us human, you know. He made us have emotions, so it's okay to be mad at him. I was for years, but he still loved me. He still kept me safe, despite everything I did. I'm still alive. Yeah, I'm still here, being able to talk to you guys. So let him love you, even when you don't feel like you deserve that love. My final thing is I'll leave you with a Bible verse. It's actually tattooed on my calf. I'll show you guys that later. But it's Psalms 23 verse 4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and thy staff, they comfort me. So that's a little bit about my story. It's very long. If you have any questions or want to hear more, ask me later. Thank you for your time, guys. Really appreciate you listening.
All right. American football session all done. I'm saying all right more often now because that's a thing they use in Canada. They say A instead of I. It's like I means yes in Scottish. So yeah. So yeah, now just heading home. I'm gonna chill. See you guys in a bit. Alright, just had a shower, now dressed again. Just gonna chill for a bit and then yeah, see where the evening leads me. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace. Alright, I'm about to head to bed now, so I'll end the vlog. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Peace.